Now, let's talk about something else a little more exciting, which is diversity and inclusion in the workplace. Our next guest has a platform that helps guide professionals of color to their next job. Welcome to the co-founder of Dipper, Jacinta Mathis.
Hi,
How you
thanks
doing?
so much for having me. I'm well, thank you.
I'm glad to have you here. Now, tell us what sets Dipper apart from other platforms. What is it? What does it do? And what makes it different?
Yeah, so Dipper is an interactive platform for people of color to share their workplace experiences. So we're not only looking for you to share the negative things, but also the good things. And then we're also adding a path for solutions and to a better workplace. So Dipper also provides a way for companies to share jobs that are available. We also have a feed that is in the app that allows people to share in real time how's work. So we're really bringing people together and acting as a collective space and a collective safe space for our community. And it's for us by us. My co-founder and I, Netta, felt like this needed to happen. We needed this space. And so we made it.
So, because that was my next question, what motivated you to start it outside of the brilliant tagline? But what actually
Yeah.
motivated you to say, you know what, there's a problem here. Here's how we solve it. What was that problem to you, and how did you configure the solution with you and your partner?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, my late father was a pioneer in diversity and equity and inclusion in the workplace. He was a chief diversity officer at a major Fortune 100 company,
Mm-hmm.
and he really turned his office into a safe space, and then also created a lot of change in the workplace for all types of underrepresented groups. And with his passing, I really felt he gave me so much, and he also gave so many people that he worked with so much. And how could I really take his legacy and a lot of what he thought was important and turn that into technology? Because I love tech, I love data, I love insights. And when I talked to Netta about this idea, it really also mirrored our relationship in the workplace. And we were just getting inundated with messages about what is it like to be Latinx and work here? What is it like to be Asian and work here? And we were like, us responding to these messages one off is not scalable. Like, we need to create a platform for this.
So that's how that came about. Now, based on the reviews that you see, how are most companies doing when it comes to diversity and inclusion in the workplace?
Yeah, that's another great question. You're right on point. Companies, what we're seeing pretty consistently is that employees feel companies are good at vocalizing the perception of diversity and inclusion,
Mm-hmm.
but where there needs to be work done is in the action, progressive action that is happening over time, not just during a month or a holiday, not just changing our profile image or utilizing a hashtag.
Right.
But how are we implementing that into our executive teams? How is this impacting the board of directors? How is diversity really permeating each part of what a company believes in and the core values? But just as many people who are unhappy with their work environments, people are happy.
Right.
And I think we find, which really surprised me, and also the fact that people want more people who look like them to know that this workplace is evolving and is a good place for people of color to grow and develop. So that's why we were like, we have to create a way for people to post jobs, because companies need a place to shine, and we want other employees to put us on to a place that's doing well.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's almost Pride Month. Do you have any resources for LGBTQ members on your platform?
Yeah, so at Dipper, every month is Pride Month. So that's the whole reason we created the platform, was to provide a safe space for underrepresented groups, especially people of color. And so we not only look to have it so that this month you feel safe and this month you feel like you have a place, but every month.
Mm-hmm.
And what's been really important is offering a place for us to connect with each other, because one thing that Netta and I firmly believe in is collective power within our community, and how we can embrace each other and empower each other 12 months a year.
12 months a year. Now, what's next for Dipper?
Yeah, so what's next for Dipper is, of course, jobs. So that is definitely what's next for Dipper. And then I will also say, look out for global expansion. Dipper we have definitely launched in the US, and that is where the majority of our traffic is being generated. However, we are getting asked over and over again for more internationally localized content and experiences. And we want to be able to help communities all over the world.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having us. I really appreciate it.
You got it.